Erich Alfred Hartmann was born on April 19, 1922 and died on September 20, 1993. He is the best Air Force pilot who had the highest number of air battle victories during World War II. Welcome to another Correct History Facts video. Erich Alfred Hartmann fought in 825 positions. He was the most successful Air Force pilot in the history of air combat, with the downing of 352 aircraft. After his captivity, he returned to his homeland and rejoined the German Air Force, where he served for the rest of his life. Hartmann was born in the village of Weissach. His father served as a doctor during World War I. Erich joined the German Air Force in October 1940 when he was only 18 years old and entered the pilot school in March 1941. And in October 1942, at the time when World War II was nearing its middle, he was a skillful pilot and graduated at the age of 20. At that time, the German Air Force and other countries involved were in dire need of manpower, especially skilled and professional pilots. That was why very young pilots were immediately sent to the front lines, and Hartmann was no exception. After graduating, he was quickly sent to serve in the Fighter Wing 52, equipped with 109 mesmerizing aircraft. Hartmann remained in the squadron until the last day of the war, shooting down 352 enemy aircraft in more than 1,400 sorties. Hartmann became the most successful pilot in history to fly operational flights. On November 5, 1942, he landed in flight with 3 other fighters 3 weeks later. News arrived those 28 Russian planes were approaching, consisting of 18 Ilyushin IL-2s and 10 escort fighters. Despite the superiority of the number of Russian fighters, German planes decided to attack. Hartmann chose Ilyushin, who was on the left side of the flight crew, as the target and opened fire on the Russian Sturmovik from 100 meters. This time his bullets hit the enemy plane but did not damage the Sturmovik, which was known for its body and armor resistance. Suddenly, Hartmann remembered a commander's advice. He quickly lowered his altitude until the Ilyushin plane landed completely above his head. He gently raised the nose of his aircraft and targeted the right exhaust of the IL-2 engine from below. As soon as the bullets hit the engine exhaust, thick black smoke rose from the Russian plane. The Russian Sturmovik immediately changed his direction to the east and his own base, and Hartmann followed him. Suddenly, the Ilyushin plane exploded right in front of Hartmann's plane. Its parts hit the engine of Hartmann's plane, which ignited its fighter engine. Hartmann was forced to make an emergency landing again. Still, he was lucky enough to land in the Wehrmacht-dominated area. This was the first success of 352 air victories and the first Ilyushin IL-2 aircraft out of 61 Sturmovik shot down by Hartmann. Despite his long list of victories, Hartmann did not attack enemy aircraft on many occasions when opportunity arose, saying that the war would continue but that his life might end in danger. He never took risks with his targets. Hartmann had a broad vision and quick reactions to enemy aircraft. At the same time, he always maintained his aggressive and calm nature in battles. Hartmann made about 14 emergency landings but was not harmed in any of them, not captured by enemy forces. Hartmann's fame continued that even the Russians set a reward for his head, calling him a black monster and sending their best pilots to hunt down and kill Hartmann's planes. Hartmann achieved the many degrees he deserved, and even the captain's degree, which was very difficult to obtain. He even received the Order of the Knight, Germany's highest military rank after Hitler, awarded to only 27 Wehrmacht in 1939. He also received the Medal of Honor as a World War II hero, which was awarded to only 12 people, including Hans-Ulrich Rudel, the pilot of the Stuka bomber who destroyed more than 500 Soviet tanks. Toward the end of World War II, Hartmann also flew with the German masterpiece, the Messerschmitt 262, the world's first jet fighter. He continued to serve again with BAF 109. Thank you for watching. Feel free to check out our other history videos.